Hungary, the last stronghold resisting among the alliance countries, made a historic move overnight, delivering a significant blow to Russia. As the intensity of the war in Ukraine escalates, eerie images of massive complexes advancing from Takovo in the Ivanovo region towards the capital are emerging. Yars missiles currently constitute the main element of Russia's strategic nuclear forces for land-based attacks. With a range of 7,500 miles, Mach 25 missiles make it possible to strike the United States. An orchestra, allegedly, marching to the Alabino training ground in Moscow, where President Vladimir Putin's annual Victory Day parade on Red Square is set to take place, though not until early May, was reported to have set out. Last night, following the parliamentary vote in Hungary, the last country standing among the Allied nations, it was announced that Sweden would become the 32nd country to join NATO. It is said that Putin's invasion of Ukraine in February 2022 has pushed Sweden away from its decades-long military neutrality towards joining NATO. NATO Secretary-General Jens Stoltenberg stated that Sweden's joining the alliance would make it stronger and more secure. The convoy of missile launchers follows a pleasant journey on a supersonic Tu-160M strategic nuclear bomber. With 71-year-old Putin, this is part of a series of overt attempts by Russia to provoke the West with its nuclear power. Dmitry Medvedev, former Russian president and currently deputy chairman of the Security Council of Russia, warned that if necessary, Putin could bomb London, Washington, Berlin, and Kiev. He said, "As sad as it may sound, this nuclear war scenario is real. We must do our best to prevent it. However, the clock ticking in a certain direction has now accelerated significantly. And in this, I also see the impotence of Western officials. They keep saying the same thing. No, the Russians, who scare us, will never do that. They are mistaken. When it comes to the existence of our country, which I mentioned recently, what option does the leader of Russia, the president, have? None." Medvedev added, "So, unfortunately, this is a real threat, a direct and open threat to all humanity. Secondly, there are accidents that no one is immune to. And the accidental, unintentional start of a nuclear conflict cannot be ignored. So, all these games around Ukraine are extremely dangerous." The convoy, highlighted by pro-Putin media organizations, including REN TV from the national media group led by Putin's 40-year-old girlfriend and former Olympic gymnast Elena Kabava, is reported to be moving towards Alabino in Moscow at a snail's pace along public roads and forest paths. Reports indicate that the missile launcher's convoy is slowly moving towards Alabino in Moscow along public roads and forest paths. Victory Day celebrations, allegedly commemorating Hitler's defeat in 1945, are often used by Putin to showcase Russia's military power. Group Commander Yuri Malakov of the Yars missile complex mentioned that the march of the missile launchers will pass through 3 regions: Ivanovo, Vladimir, and then Moscow. He stated, "We are conducting a 400-kilometer march to participate in the Victory Day parade. Overall, it is going well, it is constantly being observed, and periodic checks are carried out. Mechanics are doing an excellent job, demonstrating their skills and professionalism. However, The preparation for such events raises concerns about escalating tensions in the region and straining international relations in the realm of global security.